Today, the 21st of September, 2024. 5 years after my life has changed forever because of a turbulent hurricane called Hurricane Dorian. And we, the people of Abaco, saw the unbelievable looting. And the ones of us had pride that knew the difference between survival and looting decide not to loot. I just watched them. Christians, pastors, bishop just took advantage of Hurricane Dorian and called it survival. It was corruption. I stayed on the side of right, the way I always tried to be. And when we saw it so bad that we had more goods leaving Abaco by the police at the dock than goods coming in, we knew there was a problem. When we saw that the police and defense force could take Abaco residents to the ATM on the gun after surviving Category 5 and make them to withdraw money, we know there was a problem. I know there was a problem when the police came and Dunderstown right across from the graveyard and shot a young man and killed him, then looked around for a machete to put by his body to act as if he was going to attack them. 4 witnesses came by. I encouraged them to go make a statement. That police is still on the force. I was in court when they do the inquiry on CJ. Police shot him 13 times in Dunderstown. It was gruesome. I know the danger of corrupt cops. I've seen it up close all my life. I have been kidnapped so many times just because I speak. I knew that I had a voice when I was the president of the Abaco Basketball Association. Hundreds used to come not to watch basketball, but just to watch Kai commentate the games. Everybody that knows me know that I am a peacemaker. That is why I coached for 20 years. I'm the only black man in Dunderstown that sponsored a team for over 6 years. I paid for the uniforms. I paid for the tennis. I paid for the travel. I paid for the hotel. Everything came out of Kai Mills' pocket 6 years in a row. Dunderstown Rebels. And all I ask for is decent policing. So much that I was so happy that we had the first ever female police in charge of the Northern Bahamas. And I'm happy to have been, and still is, the friend of her father. So I met with her, Shanta Knowles, and I told her, whatever I can do to make your reign successful, you call on Kai Mills. I stand by that. I also met with Will Hart when he first was deployed in Abaco and let him know that I'm a friend of good police. It all went to hell when Kai went to report money laundering from the Dunderstown Town Committee. And when Will Hart, you imagine the chief of police tell me that he's in love with the man who I'm reporting for money laundering, all hell broke loose then. Then he went further. Will Hart, chief of police Abaco, grabbed both of my hands and say, wake it out, because he loved the man that I'm reporting. I yucked my hand out of his hand and I knew that there's a problem. And today, there's still a problem that Will Hart those continue to kidnap me and to hunt me down like a dog in my birthplace of Dunderstown. The commissioner of police knows. Shanta Knowles know, the Prime Minister know, but when is somebody gonna act? They asking for the public to help the police. I did that. What did I get? Locked up and sent to prison. In the general election, Kai Mills get more votes than over 50 independent people run in the last general election. Kai Mills came first out of all of them. I came back and I got 300 votes in the local government election. That's over 1,000 people that voted for me. That means each of them have an eye. I have 2,000 eyes on the ground that believe in me. Why doesn't Will Hard and the Marsh Harbor Police believe that Kai Mills knows what's going on in this birthplace of Dundastan? The jury is out. Something have to give. Will Hard is not from Abaco. He's serving under the pledge of the Commissioner of Police. Commissioner of Police knows who Will Hard is. The Commissioner of Police is on record. He and the Prime Minister asking and begging the public to work with the police. How can somebody like Kai Mills that has 2,000 eyes on the ground work with Will Hard when he has kidnapped me, sent me to Fox Hill because he loved the man that I reported for money laundering in the Dundastan Town Committee? Y'all figure it out. Kai case, that's why he's here.